Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Friday morning edition of the Mop. Another week gone. Man, time flies. And it is a beautiful day. Going to be in the 50s here in southwest Wisconsin. The sun is out. It is already comfortable. So, awesome. Well, bowling last night, like I said, it's becoming a common theme for me. I bowl well the first game and then start leaving 10 pins and get frustrated and start to move, and then things just kind of go kittywampus. But it is what it is. Shot 592, which is still good. It's still averaging basically 200, 190, 198 or 197 and a half, I guess, whatever it may be. But I'm still okay, still doing well that way. Big mental game is what it is. And when you're struggling with things mentally in personal life and everything else, unless you're, and I can't imagine what it's like for EJ and all those guys that are doing this on tour for a living. Yes, they have their other sponsors and that kind of stuff, but this is for their living. So I can't imagine what it's like when you have things comes up, whether it's things going on at home, things going on with your business, whatever, and trying to balance all that, plus trying to mentally prepare for a tournament. He is sitting in 14th, I think, or so. 14th position. They start bowling again today. All of their tournament bracket is best of 7 games. That is crazy. It is crazy to me. Race to 4. It's wild. That's what it is. So, yeah. And how many games they bowl in a week. And you have to remember they just bowled all last week. And then they bowl this week. And they do it for this. They shoot, a week what we do in a year in league. So it's just kind of crazy. But welcome to the Mop. Now that I'm back to where I need to be here. Just curious if you guys take time to really think about where you are headed, how you're getting there. Do you have goals set in place? Do you have ways to do that? The one thing I've been reading a lot about lately is burnout. And burnout is not necessarily like I felt like I had with bowling when I finally just was burned out of bowling so much for a while. I'm talking about burnouts from where you're at a high-paced job, high stress, a lot of things going on, and then all of a sudden you're just burned out. And you think, well, I'll just change jobs, or I'll do this, and it'll be better. That burnout continues to stay with you. You are burned out. Physically, mentally, emotionally burned out with everything that has happened. That is the step I'm working on right now, is how do I get through that burnout? Because the more and more I read, it is the more and more I see of it in me. As far as just being burned out, and it's more of I guess it's easier to say burned out in life to a certain extent. It's not that you want to give up on life. It's not that you want to just be done. It is just that you're somewhat stuck in a roundabout. You're kind of like, you see the exits to a certain extent. Maybe it's stuck in a roundabout more in a fog setting where you're coming around, you kind of see, but you're not sure where the turnoff is or what that road leads to. So you don't take it. Instead, you stay in that circle and you just keep going until, and you might find it where it's half comfortable to be in that circle. It's better than where you were previously. It's not as good as it could be, but you are comfortable. It's meeting majority of what you need in life met. Yeah. So I feel burnout is a big factor in a lot of people. But then you get to the burnout of where do I go next? What is next on the docket for me? What is next steps? How do you get to that point of where you can take an exit and be comfortable? You know, it's pretty wild. Last night I was listening to a video about Mark Cuban and how he got to where he is today. And it all started on $8,000 investing in his streaming company. Of would it be cool if we could stream using this internet system to stream events? And then it was, you know, basketball, to whatever it may be. Then he sold that company and he bought the Dallas Mavericks. And then he did, you know, bought this. And you watch what he's done and how it's just really, for those kind of minded people, it's wild to see how they can turn their focus and it seems to work. I know a local man, and I'm not going to mention his name, but he has that kind of focus as well. And it's pretty cool that, yes, everybody says, you know, whatever he touches turns into gold, whatever it may be. He's also touched a lot of things that have turned into anchors or lead sinkers, and they are sunk. So with the highs comes a lot of lows, I am sure, as well. I've never been to be able to be an entrepreneur of investing in people. You know, you watch Shark Tank and you watch those people that invest. I think a lot of that is just reality as well. I mean, it's part reality show too. It's not like everybody that walks in has the $1 million idea. But I didn't realize Mark Cuban had bought into Dude Wipes, which was wild to me to think about that. And a few other items that have come along his way. So if you are in that spot like I am right now, in the roundabout, trying to figure out where this train is going to take you, A, be blessed that you have people around you that support you. B, be blessed that you have every day to think about on how to get off that roundabout and how you can change and how you can go in a different direction if need be. Always be sharpening your tool set. Always be trying to become better at what you're doing today, and may you see a different avenue if you want to look that way, or people look at you and go, we need to have him on our team. I think it would be good to have him on our team. So I signed up. Now we're going to meet once, and this is just to help me. I am part of a marketing committee for the Alzheimer's marketing team. I joined to be on a discussion board panel for Alzheimer's marketing. I think it's going to be good for me to at least also see other ideas and how things are made or making the difference in Alzheimer's. I want to be able to help more than anything to try to find an end to this awful disease. So I have signed up to do that. We meet once a month. It'll be online. I was asked to join it to see if I'd be interested in it. And I said, absolutely, 100%. And I said, I can't guarantee anything except I will tune in for the couple meetings and just see where it is or what it's about. And we'll go from there. So that's where we're at. It's just to help. And if I can help raise more money with somebody that's struggling to get off the ground, or if we can help people make their marketing work for their events, I'll be happy as hell that I can do that. The big question for me is that I'm working on the bowling tournament. November 7th. Just keep it on your calendar. I know it's a long ways away. We got all the summer, we got everything else. But if you want a team, please make sure you get a hold of me, message me, and say, yes, I've got 7 spots. I'm only taking 24 teams. I've got 7 spots. So I got 7 spots left. 369 tournament, 4-person team, max at 880. But may you find a way off your roundabout. May you find a goal to reach. May you find worth. So that's the other part that I'm struggling with, is finding worth in what I am doing. That's a personal struggle for me. I struggled to find worth. I don't need people to comment and send messages. That's not what I need. I need to find it internally to where I find worth. So we'll go from there. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all the viewers today. There's a lot going on in the world that make people struggle with self-worth and all of that as well. So wish you all the best and enjoy the warm weather today. It's supposed to be snow tomorrow, but enjoy the warm weather and we'll go from there. But most of all, take time to bless somebody today and have a great day.